Hey, and welcome back to another video with your girl Aaliyah, the very intentional mama. So, I hope that you were able to sit with God last week and to release this ideal of, that whatever we receive from our parents, that's just who we are and that we can't let go of that. Today, we're actually going to dive into something new that we may still be holding on that's keeping us from walking like the very intentional daughters that we are. And I feel like there's two directions that I want to go in, but I feel like I need to share this story first. I know, I'm so sorry that I had to pull you away from this very special moment that we're having, but I needed to read you something. This is not the time to pull away and neglect meeting together, as some have formed the habit of doing. In fact, we should come together even more frequently, eager to encourage and urge each other onward as we anticipate that day dawning. And I want to focus on this part where it says, this is not the time to pull away. This is not the time to neglect meeting together. And I know that you've been feeling this nudge. I know that you have been feeling like you need to dive deeper, and you are not alone, which is why I am inviting you to join me in the Pray, Plan, and Pajamas 21-day fast, where we are listening to the call of God, telling us that it is time to get quiet. It is time to hear him again. It is time to quiet the noise and to remove the distractions and break out of agreement with mindsets that are continuing to hold us back from what he is trying to say to us. And this is a virtual experience where you can join anywhere. But this is your invitation to get back to the one and true source with the crew of the very intentional mamas around the world. The link is in the description for you to learn more and join us. All right, we can get back to the conversation now. So as I said in our last video, y'all know we got some new things happening. And these are just a few of my accomplishments in life. There's two more that I'm waiting to put up, but it took forever for me to actually take them out of, with, well, I guess like some colleges do it too. But the thing that they put your degree and diploma in, like I've had my stuff in there since like I got it. Never, I mean, I took it out, looked at it, but never put it in the frame, never displayed it, nothing. And for so long, I tried to figure out why. But I feel like it comes into play for what we're going to release today. And so the question that I have for you today is, how many times have you felt like you had to be doing something extravagant, or that if you stopped trying that you wouldn't be loved? And that's what I feel like for myself. I learned early on, or this is like what I took my life as, is that the only way that I got attention was whenever I did really, really well. I mean, I was a straight A student, never had behavior issues. I was a part of a lot of organizations. I was in sports. I mean, I did all the things voluntold at church. So, like, I was a very well-rounded child. And I always got attention for the fact that I accomplished a lot of things. But there were more internal things that I didn't get a chance to actually share with people. So I felt like I always had to be performing so that people would look at me in a good light. If I'm honest, this followed me through, all of adulthood. I felt like even in spaces where it wasn't family, that I had to show up in a certain way so that I would receive recognition. And so today I want us to release the feeling that we have to earn attention, love, belonging. Like, no, we already belong to somebody who loves us with a love that is greater than what we'll ever experience on this earth. He has we have his undivided attention at all times. For somebody near and dear to me, gaining attention, like they always gain attention for acting out. And so that's what they did the most of. They acted out because, whenever I, do something wrong, that's when everybody's like all up on my tail and trying to talk to me, and they're actually paying attention to me. So if that's how I get attention, then that's what I'm going to keep doing. But if we continue to live in this place where whether we do things that are wrong so that we can get attention, or if we're continuing to strive by trying to perform better and trying to do more, then we find ourselves in these places where we're burnt out. We feel like nobody actually knows the real us because they only ever see the performative side. They only ever see the side that we're actually tired of upholding. And so let's release that. Let's release this idea of feeling like we must earn the attention, the love, the appreciation. Like, let's just be us. Honestly, let's just be us. And so today, I want you to tell me, who are you? Like, what does just being you look like? And I want you to tell me in the comments because I want to celebrate who you truly are, not your performance, not the titles, not the roles. Like, who are you? And I love to say that, like, I'm a witty person, even though if you ask me on the spot, what does witty mean? I don't know. I actually have to go look it up, but I'm witty. Okay. But I've learned that my degrees, my accomplishments, the things that I've done, like, for example, and I'm young and I have a lot of wisdom. And for a very long time, I thought, okay, I cannot tell anybody my age because if I tell people my age, then all of a sudden it's, I don't know if we should trust her to do this, or I don't know, blah, 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 blah. So I even had this ideal that I had to do more so that when people found out my age, they wouldn't think of me as, oh, she's immature. Oh, she shouldn't be in this space. But no, if I'm called to it, I belong there. If you're called to it, you belong there. So again, today, releasing this idea that in order to receive love, attention, appreciation, to feel important, to feel like we belong, that we have to just do. We're letting that go today. Let it go. And in the comments again, tell us, who are you? Like, what makes you you? What is something that just makes you smile? Not accolades, but something that you enjoy. And so, as a reminder, we are in the month of releasing. And so, I'll catch you back here, same time, same day, as we release more so that we can truly accept being the very intentional daughters that we are. Before you go, like, comment, and subscribe to the Very Intentional Mama channel, where we are living intentionally by overcoming our past and connecting with one another deeply. As always, share what the first 3 names that come to your mind because you never know what they may need. And if these weekly conversations are not enough and you're like, I need more understanding of what it means to be intentional, I need more understanding of overcoming my past, I need more connection with people who are either more ahead of me or in the same boat as me so that I can get to the higher level that I know I'm being called to. Join our email community where we dive deeper and we are constantly adding new things. And our email list also gets bonus exclusive access and first dibs on all things new, the Very Intentional Mama. So come on and join us so that you can be more of the very intentional mama that you already are. And until next time,